And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, Chris Holt. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. That one misses, and that's ball 3. On the ground. One up, one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Paul O'Neill.
Well, he's been incredible recently, Boog. Last month, his on-base percentage was over 500. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't think my on-base percentage was ever 500 in a month. This guy's so disciplined as a hitter. It leads him to finding good pitches to hit, and he's got the patience to just take a walk as well.
One out, base is empty. This to center field. Makes a nice running catch. That's out number 2.
Batting third, center fielder Bernie Williams.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Just missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one missed. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through, and that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth,
once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So a man aboard, and now here's the veteran DH, David Justice. Back to the mound, he's got it. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Is now away. Streaming MLB The Show 25, gamingtheWrightway playing as 2001 New York Yankees.
And it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
First and second, 2 outs. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jorge Posada. And that's in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Loop behind second. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Detroit, today's starting pitcher, Hitchcock. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ripped to first, caught.
Batting second.
Let's take a check of the Tigers
8.
lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
One out, runner at second. Here's the veteran outfielder. The pitch. Falling behind 2-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second with one away. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Posada, tag, great throw. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. But they push across one run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. We move on to the second here at Comerica. It's the Tigers 1 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now the third baseman. Number 18. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Batting 7.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation, can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
And up next for New York, Alfonso Soriano. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, patience and discipline paid off
Batting
right
eighth,
there as he
first
got into
baseman,
an advantage
number
count.
24.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next for New York, Tino Martinez. Move to first. Soriano dives back in safely. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Shane Spencer will hit next. The 1-1. Here goes the runner. Ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second here, one gone. Out towards right center field. Cruz. Two away now.
Now batting shortstop Derek Jeter.
Here's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that one missing low. And foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Jose Macias. Fouls one off. 2-2. The other way, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Jose Macias with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the third baseman. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Posada too late with the throw.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in game one of this three-game set. Up the middle, Soriano sends it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Randall Simon up now for the Tigers.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. But the go-ahead run comes in to score.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Now it's the right fielder, Juan Encarnacion. 2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Spencer on his way over. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit. No errors. No one left. We played 2 full. It's the Tigers 2 and the Yankees 1. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Paul O'Neill. And that's in there at the knees. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Lifted in the air out to left. And there's 1 down. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next to hit, David Justice. There's a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. And a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Yankees,
here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. And that one is lifted in the air. Macias brings it in, and that is that. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. On the outside corner, got him looking. So the lineup flips over. And up next for Detroit, Roger Cedeno. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. There's a strike.
Ball 3. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. You think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side in the third. Down in order go the Tigers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 18.
Next pitch is outside.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next to hit, Alfonso Soriano. Popped up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage. And that might be the case today.
Yeah, the batter now, Tino Martinez. Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Tigers 2 and the Yankees 1. Back at Comerica Park,
Leading off
John
for the
Sciambi and
Tigers,
Chris Singleton
left
with you.
fielder,
And leading
number
off the
4.
bottom of the fourth, number 4. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know
Now
that,
batting,
they still
number
drive you
25.
absolutely crazy.
Now here's the Detroit catcher. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strike.
In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jose Macias. Ground ball could be 2. To second for 1, and it's over his head. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Errors that allow a run to score are always tough to stomach, but man, it's extra frustrating when that runner comes all the way around from first base. Wasn't even in scoring position to start the play.
1 out, runner at second. Now the third baseman swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting, number 35.
And next up for the Tigers, Randall Simon. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Tigers 3 and the Yankees 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Sean Gunther.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Shane Spencer.
Number 47.
Fastball right back to the mound. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So up next, Derek Jeter. In the air to left center. And there's 2 down. Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the Yankees. That's out to center field. Macias under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, Juan Encarnacion. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's the second baseman. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls it in on the run. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 19.
Back to the top of the lineup. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Roger Cedeno. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there makes the catch up against the wall. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Bernie Williams. And downstairs, Tigers bullpen with some action. Danny Patterson getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Owens getting loose as well. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Up next for the Yankees.
So now here's the DH, David Justice. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. That one missing inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Williams, the lead runner out at second. Justice at first with no outs. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Next one misses, and the count now even up.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Just misses there.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Down the line, it's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read, and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Here's the third baseman. That one out to right. Fair ball. Tying run is in to score from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Go-ahead run on base. And up next for New York, Alfonso Soriano. Liner snagged it first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
Now batting, number 24.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sean Gunther will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Owens.
Number 62.
He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Tino Martinez stepping in now for the Yankees. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. Runner from third in to score. It's 4-3.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Spencer getting ready to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. Chases that one out of the zone. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so
Leading
far.
off for the Tigers, shortstop, number 8.
Fought off foul. The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 2-2. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Here's the left fielder. That's towards center. Williams. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, number 25.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail it here, 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7, digging in, Derek Jeter. There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts the seventh with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Well, he waited until the seventh, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the Yankees. Jeter stands at second with no outs. Just missed.
3-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. David Justice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Justice.
First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball there. Just off the inside edge.
2-2.
That's ripped. Base hit. Coming home. 1 run is in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tyler Owens is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
New
for
pitcher
the
now,
Tigers.
Danny Patterson.
Pretty
Number
tight
28.
game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada. And that drops in for a strike.
1-2.
Yankees up by 3. On the ground to third. Gets to it with a slide. There's one. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
Now batting, number 18.
Now the third baseman. Man at first, one away. Rips that one to right. Cruz snags it for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now batting.
Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. 2 outs. That's outside. And a count 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it falls. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
And here is Tino Martinez. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 7 and the Tigers 3. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 45.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters are going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Jose Macias up now for the Tigers.
Center fielder, number 39.
Next offering is down low. 3-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Number 53 getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Stanton also getting ready. Swing and a miss.
Countful.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's the third baseman. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 35.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Randall Simon. The Yankees leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count's even at 2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Got him looking, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 7 and the Tigers 3.
Now pitching for
So
the
they turn to the
Tigers.
lefty in this spot, number 40. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Ripped on a line. Cruz makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And now, Derek Jeter. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. The throw into second. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So digging in, Paul O'Neill. Man at second. He's trying for third. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That one drilled left field, and it goes just foul. One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top of the eighth. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bernie Williams now at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And there's a ball. He swings and fouls one off. That one missed.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. To third, and that chance handled. Slings to first, out number 3. The Yanks lead 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3.
Now pitching for
New
New York.
pitcher for the Yankees, number 53. Hasn't pitched in the last 3
Leading off
days.
for the Tigers.
So digging
right
in,
fielder,
Juan
number
Encarnacion.
34.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there
Now
are a lot of hits
number
there.
9.
Here's the second baseman.
Two and one.
In the dirt.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
In the air, right field. O'Neill makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, number 19.
So now the DH spot, Roger Cedeno.
Two balls, one strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Scott Efros up and loosening in the pen. Number 38 warming up as well. Encarnacion leads off first with one away. Fastball is outside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
2 on, 1 out. Cruz digs in now. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Two strike.
And that's outside. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the left fielder. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, two outs. Line drive. Spencer right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Keith Murray will take over here.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 38.
Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball out towards left center. Macias in position. One away.
Now batting, catcher Jorge Posada.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jorge Posada. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Victor Santos getting loose for A.J. Hinch. On the ground to short, Cruz. Slinging it to first in time.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman. Next offering is in for a strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Tigers 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Scott Efros.
Now pitching.
This is his 5th appearance of the year. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's inside. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Yeah, there's the strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Ground ball to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
That's how you check a box to start your career, Boog. First MLB win in your first MLB start. Congratulations to him on a major milestone.
7-3.